Hello everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. I'm going to use the Golden Black Tarot by Kate Black. The Golden Tarot by Kat Black. Okay, I'm a little bit thrown by the first reading today. The What's Cracking reading was so powerful. I feel like, yeah, there's the Page of Coins again. So something here is coming as a gift to you. Something is being given to you to really help you to understand how to see things in a different way. Something here, whether this is just something tangible, money to help you out, a gift from someone, whether it's something that someone says or does, there's something here that is going to help you move past the energy that you've been holding on to that has kept you locked in the past. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And it's funny is that life is at the moment a series of epiphany moments. And somebody said that to me yesterday and I thought that is how it's been. It's like we keep getting these little wake up moments, these little bits of insight, little bits of clarity to show us the way. And it's just all, once you start to really get into your self-work, it's just like it just keeps opening more and more up for you to realize. It's pretty awesome. Okay, all right, so we have the World here, and I really felt this in the What's Cracking reading. I think a lot of you are closing out some sort of cycle. If it's not today, it's very soon. We've been waiting for this cycle to close out for a long time, this understanding of how to move forward in a different way. The universe is about to show you how to finish it out. I feel that someone's coming in to give you something, say something, or do something that's going to help you shift your life forward into gear. Okay, we do have the Lovers card coming out behind that. Major Arcanas everywhere again today. The Lovers card is the card of two people being brought together by the divine. The thing is with the Lovers card, it can also talk about choice. The traditional meaning was the card of choice. Choosing between two people, moving in a direction towards one, whatever it was. But this is now looking like it's something to do with love here. I feel like somebody's either closing something out to come towards you here with this Strength card. This is all Major Arcana, by the way. 7 of Coins. Something you've manifested is about to present, and it's going to allow you to close out a cycle. We do have the 9 of Coins coming up here, but I think this is because you are realizing your potential here. This is potential. This is you getting it. Getting how to manifest, getting how to bring things your way. This is you standing in your personal power. Something is closing out. You're putting down some sort of burden, whether that's the past for some of you, past energies, past ideas, whatever it is for you, you're putting it down and you're closing out some sort of cycle here. Now, for some of you, this could be about choice, about moving forward with a person. It could be somehow or another you've closed out that choice or closed out the idea of this person. Whatever's happening here, you are actually manifesting a very different future for yourself. And through this Strength card, you've started to understand what you've been doing all along. That pentacle you're being given is giving you a great understanding of how you've been holding yourself back. It's absolutely beautiful. And really interestingly, I am drawn to the crow or the raven in the background here. And that crow or raven is sign of new life. Beautiful. Okay. Ace of Wands coming straight out. So the Ace of Wands talks about a new start built in passion. This is like revival. Look at the fire in this card. It's like rebirth. It's like understanding your potential, understanding your power, understanding your direction. It's knowing the way you want to go, but it's feeling it in the pit of your stomach. You can feel the excitement. It's coming. Something is awakening here for a lot of you. Okay, 6 of Coins coming in. Now the 6 of Coins is about what you're putting in, you're getting back again. So maybe you're a person who up until now has always invested in everything fully. Perhaps even in your past, maybe in relationships. You've been a person who's always invested the way that you thought you should. But maybe at times that hasn't come back to you. Maybe at times you fully invested and had very little in return, breadcrumbs. But I feel now you're going to understand how this works. You're going to understand how to share the wealth. And you're going to understand that it's okay to take back, to have for yourself. Seven of Swords coming in here. Now the Seven of Swords talks about someone trying to get away with something. And I feel that this is you. I feel this is you not speaking out, not speaking up, not expressing yourself in a way that's healthy for you. So maybe you've been taught to not speak. Little children should be seen and not heard. You don't have the right to have an opinion if you're a certain age. And we grow up thinking that we're not allowed to speak up. We avoid conflict, and this is what this guy's doing. He's avoiding conflict. He doesn't want to wake the people in the village because he wants to take with him these thoughts and ideas, and he doesn't want to wake anybody up. That's why he's looking so, worried about hurting anybody's feelings or stepping on anyone's toes. He doesn't want to deal with the conflict. So for some of you here, this is about speaking up for what you want. It's about understanding here that you're entitled to do that with this Six of Pentacles. It's your right to speak up for what you want. If someone isn't treating you in a way that's right for you, then it's okay to say, I'm not putting up with that behaviour. At the conflict, what's the risk? What is the worst possible thing that can happen if you are to speak up and say something? So there's always risk in speaking up, but there's reward because the Six of Pentacles says it has to go both ways. So where there's risk, there's reward. The Ace of Wands is telling me here now, you've found this passion, you found this thing inside of you, you found this, it's like a valve or a switch or, something that's just, you're hitting the mark here. This is what it's all about. Okay, and then we have the Magician coming out here. So we know that the Magician is the master manifester. He's the person who wants to do things and know he has everything to do what he needs to do. This is about you understanding that you have all the tools. You just have to know how to use them. And then you can manifest. The tools have been with you all along. They've always belonged to you. But now you're learning how to put them into action. There are a lot of ducks on this card. Someone's giving you your duck. Okay, so we have the Hermit card coming through here. So the Hermit card says to me that there is still work to be done. Like, don't think because you've got this moment, because you've achieved this status, because you're in this place that you have had this realization, that means you can give away the work you've put in before. Because the Hermit is saying, this is something you must keep doing because you've got to keep learning. There's more to learn. There's more to learn about yourself. There's more within you for you to share with the world. That innocence that you bring with you is so important now. So important. It's important to be vulnerable. It's important to listen to your intuition. It's important to know where you're going. You don't have to control that, but inner knowing it will be provided, know that you're heading in the right direction. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So we have both aces that came out in the What's Cracking reading coming out here in a completely different deck. This is stability. This is having enough, always having enough. You're closing out some sort of cycle here where you've had this idea that it wasn't enough. That life wasn't enough. Life wasn't giving you what you wanted. You wanted things from the past back. You wanted things your way, whatever it was. And you're being told here that you have everything you want. Everything you need is here already. You don't have to keep diving back into the past to find it. It's already with you. Oh, and then we have the Judgment card. Oh my goodness gracious. Everybody always says to me about the hooly-dooly thing, because I don't even know I say it half the time, but hooly-dooly. Okay, this is rebirth. This is really understanding you, understanding who you are, understanding your power, understanding what you're capable of. but knowing that you are already provided for, that everything is already here for you. It's all at your fingertips. It's all around you. It's already here. Oh, my heart, be still. Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana here. This is so big. All these major arcanas and aces. The Wheel of Fortune says you can give up this moving around now. The wheel is turning in your favour. If you've been cycling, if you've been going through things over and over again, if you've been having situations that kept repeating you, you're going to understand why now. You're going to see it and you're going to sit with it. You're going to understand why you had to go through what you did to get to where you are now. This is it. You are here. What you've been working for, what you've been striving for, what you've been trying for all along, you're here. Everything is with you in this moment. And look at you go. You're coming up as the Queen of Wands. You feel attractive, you look attractive. You have your own personal power here and really creepy hands, but we won't talk about that. You're standing in your personal power. Her wand is like a magic wand here. It's going to bring things in. Her crown is huge. Look at it. You know, I know that's sort of very fairy tale like, but it's like you've reached this pinnacle. You've reached this point of understanding. You are so in tune with the universe right now. So in tune. And look at that. Okay, so now's the time to walk a different way. So now I have Aerosmith doing Walk This Way here. Look, really, this is very funny. Spirit is really giving me a bit of a battle getting the reading through this morning. This is very light energy. Everything about this reading is light, and it's such a powerful reading. The Two of Wands talks of being offered a different direction. Now, I don't think that you're changing your path. I don't think that we change paths, but I think we take more with us on the path, especially now we have the Magician energy here. So you may be walking the same path, but it's going to feel differently. He has no shoes on here, and I'm really drawn to the fact he has no shoes on. Why is that? He's not worried about how he's walking anymore. What he's walking on, what he's walking with, whatever he's doing here, it's like it doesn't matter anymore. His feet are light. He's almost walking on air. So it's like you've been carrying a heavy burden with you on this journey. And it's time to just move through your journey in a very light way. You have the world in your hands here. What a magnificent reading. Very powerful readings yesterday too, and definitely power readings this morning. Very light though, not heavy energy. The ones yesterday were sort of like a bit heavy, and now it's like, you know, this is just feels so light to me, like it's really natural for you to move in this direction. Okay, so I have the Ringmaster of Scrutiny here, which talks about discernment, clear vision, and details. The Ringmaster of Scrutiny, card number 9. Woohoo. Okay. The Ringmaster of Scrutiny is all about the details. Look closely and pay attention to the smallest elements of what's being presented to you on your path. It's in these details, not the broad strokes, that you'll find the breathtaking beauty and perfection in what you observe. This ally is on your side to point to the deeper meaning of what unfolds in your life, and he reminds you that every moment counts. Staying present in this perfect moment, observing the minute things, leads you to manifest your highest good and greatest desires. Grand gestures are for other times. It's the smallest acts that really count now. How beautiful is that? And I'm really drawn to the wand in this. He is the Magician here. How beautiful is that? So you now have your power back. Use it wisely. Thanks, everyone.